Hello, my name is Travis Hall, and I am running for the U.S. House of Representatives in West Virginia because hashtag it's not Miller time anymore. I'm here to explain two reasons why I'm running for the U.S. Federal House. The main reason is that I don't feel that we have adequate representation in our federal government, and our taxation is without representation to a similar degree as our revolutionary time period. Based on economic divisions and income inequality. The people in our federal congressional body are unable to represent the majority of their constituents, and especially Carol Miller in here in West Virginia. I'm really new to trying to be super serious and I have to mask in a different way. So if I stumble on my words, please forgive me. But I'm very passionate about representing District 1 in West Virginia. I live in the woods. I am a West Virginian. I grew up in Nevada, and I know it's weird for West Virginians to perhaps vote for someone who isn't from West Virginia. But Nevada is a sister state to West Virginia, which I thought was really cool when I first moved here. I learned that because we're the only two states that were created during the Civil War, and we were both created for the North. It's a pretty cool piece of American history. West Virginia has a deep, long-rooted history of libertarian mining roots and beautiful nature that has allowed a tourist industry to bloom here. Very similar to Nevada's mining libertarian roots and tourist nature. You know, in the north of Nevada, you have your Lake Tahoe and Reno and all of the outdoorsy enjoyments. Same with Elko. There's some really cool hunting experiences out there. And in Vegas, you have it's obvious. And then in West Virginia, you have Morgantown, this really hyper cool southern college town, and Lewisburg, where you can go to see this neat O school that's internationally famous, and Snowshoe that has the best snowmaking capabilities on the East Coast, even though it's nestled in this like little know-nothing middle of the woods holler county. It's called Pocahontas County. It's where I live, and it's really near and dear to my heart since I've lived here for almost a decade. And it's just amazing to me how underserved it is in our federal government. And I think Carol Miller doesn't serve her constituents. I think she serves DC's interests to her constituents in a lot of ways. And those are reasons why I'm running for this office. And I'm here to make one campaign promise. I'm not going to make a lot of campaign promises because I just don't think they're a good way to operate. I think they're lies. When you promise what you're going to get done, you're not operating in reality. I'm not going to promise to get things done. I'm going to promise to not have a stock portfolio, just like I don't right now. I think I have $35 in stocks, which are diversified between Disney individually because it was free from the app I downloaded, and I think $25 of some cryptocurrency because I thought that would be a neat hobby for a minute when I had a little bit of excess income. But I realized if I ever were to actually succeed in this insurgent grassroots campaign I'm mounting on my TikTok for this House seat, that I would actually increase my income dramatically, and I wouldn't really increase my expenditures that much. I have a mortgage and I currently live paycheck to paycheck, but I would have an income that I was not used to, and I want to let you know what I would do with it. I would not start a stock portfolio because I don't want to have the ability to be unethical and do insider trading. And I don't want to give companies, lobbyists, super PACs the ability to leverage me in that way. So if I just don't have a stock portfolio and I make that campaign promise, and in my public life, if I decide to just never get a stock portfolio, now I'll probably have like a 401k maybe, or like maybe put some money in CDs over time so they can appreciate value and I can have some sort of long-term investments or something, I don't know. But so I have some sort of financial security from this. But at the end of the day, House representatives and federal representatives have lifelong incomes. I don't really need a portfolio. I'm going to tell you that the lifelong income provided to me from becoming a federal House rep will be enough for me. I'll never need more money. And I think most people should feel that way. That's my personal philosophy. Now, if you don't feel that way, that's fine and that's cool. I would never outlaw any way we want to feel. It's just, it defines me as a person and how I want to represent you in West Virginia and how I want to change the dynamic of American discourse in our political bodies. So if you want me and you want this type of discourse, or even if you want to consider me as an option to change American discourse, look through my TikTok, think about it, get back to me, maybe follow. I'm not seeking donations specifically right now. I do have my Cash App on my bio. If you say that it's a campaign donation, I will not touch it except for campaign uses. There is a lot of finance laws with campaigning, and I will do my best to thoughtfully curate everything I do legally and transparently, so that way I can scale this campaign upwards similar to a startup business. And I encourage anyone who has a hyperfixation on politics, TikTok, and over 1,000 followers to do what I'm doing in your area. I think more average people need to be in government so our taxation will represent us in the way we want it to, and that our taxation without representation will end sooner rather than later. Thank you for watching if you have. Have a good day.